and welcome back to Teresa's Corner. I'm Teresa Ruiz, and today I'm going to be mounting some orchids. Last video you saw how I made my logs that I mount them in. So today I'm actually going to be mounting them. I have 3 here that I want to mount because I feel that they're going to do better. They weren't doing so good in the pots, right? So I'm going to try, and as you can see, look at this. This is the BLC Hawaiian Passion Carmella, and look at this. It's not looking too pretty. It does have 2 new growths, but it just didn't like it. And I also realized that my bark that I used is creating mold. Let me see if I can take you in there. So I have a bunch of mold. You see it there? In my pots, so that's probably also what's causing the damage here. So I'm just gonna pull them out and mount them. I do have my logs pretty much ready to go. I have some fertilizer up here, and if you guys didn't watch my previous video, go ahead and watch it. I'll put the description up here somewhere in the corner, so you can just click on it and see how I make these. But they're pretty easy to make, and I show you step by step on how to make them. I'm just going to be adding the little bags of fertilizer on these, so you guys see how it's done. But I'm going to just go ahead and mount these as I go. So I have 3 Cattleyas here. This is the Walkeriana Kenny, and look, I pulled it out because the pot also had fungus growing in there. So, and then I have the chili sauce, and here's the tag. I actually bought this at Sunset Valley Orchids, and it's a beautiful compact mini Cattleya, and I actually recently split it because I had 2 directions of growth, and I wanted to share it with one of my friends, Nicole. Hi, Nicole. Anyway, so I also recently potted, and I noticed that there's mold in my pot again. So I'm gonna go ahead and just mount it. It's gonna be mini. It's a mini compact, so it should do good here. And this is the one I'm gonna use. So let's get started on the potting. All right, guys. So the way I make these little pouches is that I have this mesh here, and I'm gonna cut a piece of it as big as you want. It doesn't have to be that big. So right, I have this piece here. So the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna fold it in half, right, and then I'm gonna fold it again, and I'm actually gonna do this side just so it's easier. So I want to mount my orchid on this front side, right? So I'm gonna staple this right on top of where I want my orchid. Then I'm gonna take my staple here, and I'm going to staple it twice. Alright, so as you see, now it creates a little envelope type, right? So I'm going to take my fertilizer, and I'm going to pour as much. You can pour as much as you want. So that should be good for me. So now I'm gonna make another fold. Oops, I lost one. So I'm gonna make a fold right here. All right, and I'm gonna staple right there. Now you can make it as tight as you want. But you can always add more fertilizer through here if you don't close this gap here, which is what I want. You don't have to add fertilizer for another 6 months. Oh, I'm a weakling. Alright, so there we go. Let me get some leverage here. Ah! There we go. So I'm gonna, there. Now, if you don't even have to close it if you don't want to, because you can just, you know, it's gonna be like this, so unless you drop it, it won't really fall off. So I actually have some Clorox water here, because remember, my plants do have mold, or they probably have mold spores, right? Even though you don't see them. See, so I have some water here and a tiny bit of Clorox, and I'm just gonna soak it. Right after the soaking, I'm gonna rinse, and then I'm gonna go ahead and mount, right? So that one is the Walkerina, and I'm throwing the tag in there too, because there's probably mold spores in there too, since they've been in the pot. And then I have my moss here. It's already been soaking in water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this moss. I'm going to take some of this moss and I'm just going to make a little bed of it. And once again, I'm going to use my staple to kind of keep it in place. I'm not going to use that much, just enough. And then I'm going to use my jute twine to secure the orchid and some more moss over it. And I have my jute twine here. I'm going to do the same to this one here. For this one, I'll probably be mounting, I don't know which one I want to mount on this one. I don't know which one I'm going to mount yet, but have my moss. And once again, I'm going to make a little bed of moss. I don't really care if it's falling off, because once again, I'm going to secure it with the jute twine. I have 2 of the orchids already clean and ready to go. I just pulled this one. This is the last one I have to soak in Clorox. But let me take you in close. Can you see the mold? You see that? So this is why I'm pulling these out. I don't want them. This one has a new growth here, and this one here developing, so it should bounce back quick. But look at that. And you see that? It's a lot. So about to clean the roots off. Cut whatever is bad, which is pretty much all this right here. Full of mold. And I do apologize for the music. My neighbors have family over, I guess. It's a beautiful day in San Diego. Nice weather. And, well, people are starting to, visit each other and whatnot. So, what you hear is my neighbor's music. Or my neighbor. Either one. You see this? So these roots are pretty much gone. This is horrible, you guys. Alright, so I'm going to soak it in Clorox. Now that most of the roots are gone. Tag as well, and I will get rid of this media, which is horrible because I have a whole stack of this, you guys. So if I didn't clean it properly, which I'm gonna find out, I'm gonna end up throwing it out. And meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and mount one of the ones that I have ready. And this one I've already rinsed, right? It's ready to go. There's a good root there and a growth, so it should bounce back quick. And this is the BLC Hawaiian Passion Carmela. And let's get started. So there is a part of the rhizome that was just sticking out too much, making it awkward to pot. Not to pot, to mount. There we go. So right there, I grab my jute twine. Some more moss. I don't want to cover the growth, but I want to cover the root. Ah! Right there. It's okay if the moss you put there falls off. As soon as you secure the first loop, or as soon as you make the first knot, it'll be tight enough. Oh, I gotta throw this. There was a piece of the old root. They had mold. Oh shoot! I'll put the tag in there. There you go. So now I'm gonna make a knot here, and then I bring it around. So I want to secure the orchid as well. So I'm gonna you see that I ended up pulling the jute twine through this growth here. Look, I'm gonna do the same thing to this one, and I'm gonna secure it there. I'll do it the second time around so I can secure that one on its own. Make a knot here because my jute twine is pretty much small. I ran out. It won't make it another loop around. So I'm going to take some more jute twine. You see how my growth and my root are out there? See that? Beautiful, right? Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that to the third one, and I'll show you guys what they look like at the end, okay? Alright guys, so here we are. I mounted 3 orchids, and look at these beauties. Look at this. let me see, let me move this one back. So this one here is the chili sauce. Look at that, how pretty, right? So I'm gonna hang it outside. And then I have this one, beautiful. This one is the Hawaiian Passion Carmela. Look at this. Then this one isn't a heavy log, but because I have a feeling this one gets to grow pretty big, so I want it to keep it there for a very, very long time. And this one here is the Walkerina Kenny. Right, so look at that. I will give an update. So like I was saying, today is May 9th. You won't see this video for another 2 weeks. I will be gone for about a month, and I'm trying to upload videos ahead of time so you guys have time, so you guys can see them. You know, I'll still be posting weekly, so you will still see material. I will not respond to those comments during that month because I might not have internet access. If you do post any comments and I don't respond, that's why. So just bear with me. I will respond as soon as I get a chance. And well, that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell to receive notifications. It really does help my channel out. And that's it, you guys. You guys have a good day. Thank you. Bye.